Anna, and today I'm going to bring you along on a forest walk here in my country of Sweden, and I filmed this just having a nice walk in a forest area not too far from where I live. During this walk, I'm going to be talking about some interesting facts you may not know about Sweden. Sweden has a lot of forests, and what a lot of people maybe don't know is that 2/3 of all of Sweden is covered with forest. And there's about 10 million people living in Sweden right now, give or take. And we are only occupying 1/3 of the whole surface, which means we have a lot of untouched, beautiful nature around us, which I love. And you never have to travel far to get to be in nature, which is really great. Sweden is the 5th largest country in mass in Europe. So it makes it one of the largest countries in Europe. We have the second lowest number of people living per square mile in Europe. So a lot of land, forest, and not a lot of people, which is, to me, pretty nice. If you hear noise in the background, that is my cat drinking water. There is around 300 to 400,000 moose in Sweden. Moose are our national animals, and if all the moose in Sweden were to gather in one area, they would be able to form one of the largest cities in Sweden. Imagine that, just a city of moose. That would be kind of hilarious. I myself have seen moose both in the wild and in like a national park. I've actually seen wild moose on a couple of occasions. The most I've seen in at the same time is my sisters and my mom. We were at the stable where I would ride horses as I was younger, and we always brought our dogs with us, and we used to walk them after we were done in the stables. And we were just walking the dogs, and we came to this big meadow clearing. It was in the winter, and all of a sudden I would say 10 to about 15 mooses, I don't know what you'd say, came running across the meadow. And it was a fantastic sight. You really don't understand how big they are until they are that close to you. I've also seen moose while I was on horseback. That feels a little safer, I would say, because I think a horse can outrun moose, hopefully. Yeah, they can. So if the moose would get close, you just gallop away. Swedish music is one of our biggest exports. We have a couple of pretty well-known Swedish artists like ABBA, and we have currently we've had Avicii, who sadly passed away a couple of years ago. Rest in peace. We have Sara Larsson, Swedish House Mafia. We have Ace of Base, Roxette, Europe, Robin, Lykkeli, Alesso. We also have big music producers and writers that have worked with boy bands and all kinds of stuff like Backstreet Boys. So we have a lot of good music in Sweden. These are some random fun facts about Swedish people. That Swedish people eat around 20 million semlor per year. And if you don't know what a semla is, it is you bake a sweet bun, and you think of it as an English muffin, that kind of shape, but it's like a sweet bun, and you cut it in half, and then you scoop out some of the bun, and in that hole you put God, what is this called? It's called mandelmassa in Swedish, but it's like an almond paste, a sweet almond paste that is made with ground almonds and sugar, and you mix the almond paste with some of the insides of the bun that you just scooped out, and then you put it back in, and then you put the other half on. You put cream also in the middle, Then you put the other bun on, and then you put some more cream around the edge that you cut. And then you top it off with some powdered sugar. And that is a semla. Me personally, I do not think it's very good at all, and I don't eat them. I have eaten them when I was younger, but now I really don't like them. The average Swedish person eats around 15 kilos of candy and chocolate a year. I don't know if that's a lot, or I haven't really checked with other countries. This is kind of a funny thing, and sadly very true. Saying hello to a stranger, like when you're just walking around, is considered very, very strange. We don't say hello to strange people. We don't smile at strange people. We don't. In Sweden we have a lot of dialects that are very different from one another. It's kind of hard to explain, but the people in the southern regions of Sweden, their dialects or accents are very influenced by, I would say, Danish, because Denmark is like right there, and parts of the south of Sweden were, of course, a long time ago were part of Denmark, so Danish has influenced the dialects down there. But yeah, I think it's very charming that you can go to, like, you don't have to travel very far, but there are different dialects all over. A fact that is, well, pretty well known, I would say, in Sweden is that we fikar a lot. Swedish fika is very common. That is probably one of our more like unhealthy habits, I would say, because it's probably not good to eat that much sugar all the time. I personally don't fika a lot. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there and do some more Swedish facts in another video. I really hope you enjoyed this. But other than that, I would like to wish everyone a happy Christmas and to stay safe, and yeah, it's going to be a different Christmas this year, but anyone who is feeling lonely or, having a hard time, just I want you to know that you're not alone in that feeling, and if you wanna, write a comment or something to me, I will do my very best to answer. I really want to reach out to people, especially now, so that no one has to feel alone, even though it's just over the internet. It's still something, it's still comfort. So feel free to do that if you want to, and I will be back as soon as possible, I hope. And Merry Christmas, and stay safe.